So, game 5 in Boston, and yeah, I expect the Celtics to win. And Tyrese Maxey was off to a great start here as he knocked down his first three-pointer there. And he had probably his best game of the series here tonight. And Joel Embiid was locked in and ready. He splashes here and gives the Sixers, to me, a very surprising first quarter lead. And they even expand that lead to double digits here in this first half. Daniel House, a surprise appearance from him as Doc Rivers went to him in this game, and he delivered, I would say. He gave them a really solid spark, good athleticism and solid defense, which was truly intriguing, and it worked wonders, I suppose. Here's Embiid with another mid-range. He was locked and loaded, like I said, and he removed some brace from that bad knee because, well, he didn't feel like himself, even though it's probably not medically right. Hey, it works. Jaylen Brown, once again, great start, and then kind of just no place for him, disappearing. I don't know, it's weird. Tyrese Maxey, on the other hand, continued to make it splash as he had truly his best game of the playoffs, probably. It was fun to watch, man. Tyrese Maxey is one hell of a fun player. Tatum, aggressive, and one here. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You have a 12-point game here, and every time the Celtics kind of were on in a comeback, there was a response. And it's Maxey once again. He responded every damn time. And here Al Horford does what he does against Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid says, no, not this time. And the Sixers might have goddamn did something I never thought I would see from this Sixers team, to be quite frank with you. But I truly underestimated them. Maxey once again, irrational confidence, and the Sixers are now up 3-2 and head home with a chance to clinch the series. Who would have thought, man? Not me. Not me. Truly, I just couldn't see it coming with the way the Sixers have been, their history. But hey, every one of us has a chance to rewrite what everyone thinks about us. So. Great stuff from the Sixers. Truly something I did not see coming. James Harden, masterful game, 17, 8 and 10. Played within himself, got to the free throw line, took just 8 shots but still played really well. I loved what I saw from him. Tyrese Maxey with 30 points, and like I said, he made them every time you needed them. Which of course every make you need, but the timeliness of his buckets tonight were great. The same goes for Embiid. Wasn't as efficient as he usually is, but still made 3 out of 7 3-pointers, which is great, and got to the line a lot. Had 4 blocks, 33 points, great night from him. Tobias Harris even stepped up with 11 rebounds, had 16 points himself. Great stuff. Daniel House with 10 points, 5 rebounds. He brought them something different, interesting that he got the chance there. But I suppose it was a great move. And they rebounded really well, didn't allow offensive rebounds, which was certainly necessary. They didn't turn the ball over, which was great. Essentially, it was Embiid and some other turnovers, but there weren't many. And they just made it happen defensively. They played really good defense. The zone has worked fairly well for the Sixers against these Celtics, so that was interesting. And of course, they just played good one-on-one defense also with the Celtics. Had some rough misses where they're wide open. They can't knock them down. And sometimes you just don't have it, and it felt like the Celtics didn't have it, but it also came down to the Sixers putting a lot of pressure on them and playing a really good defense and offense. It felt really weird from the Celtics tonight. Really disjointed, I would say. 12 of 38 from the three-point line. Rough night from there, like I said, a lot of rough misses, but at the end of the day, what really did them in was the free throws more, because Jaylen Brown went 5 missed free throws. 5. That's crazy to me. And they missed 9 of them overall, and they shot under 40% from the field, which just tells you how well the Sixers defended. Al Horford couldn't knock down any shot, and he at least had 5 of them open or wide open. So like I said, give and take, always somewhere in the middle. But I would say this is more about the Sixers defense than anything else. The Celtics offense was kind of weird, and Jaylen Brown got once again iced out way too many times, but he wasn't looking for the ball, which, to be fair, is not him, and wasn't involved at all. The bench from the Celtics didn't do anything, basically. And then you have Jason Tatum trying to force it. He couldn't get it going. This has been a weird postseason for the Celtics, man. I don't know. I expected way more from them, and they could have easily been up 3-1, right? And they just weren't. I mean, they could have easily been up, could have swept them easily. It's just crazy to think about, but it's not the reality. The reality is that they've, I don't know if played with their foot is the right word here, because the Sixers aren't their foot really, but I think they were too cocky a little bit here. And of course, when you lose a game when there's no Embiid, you might be too cocky, man. I don't know. We'll see what the Celtics figure out. I'm not counting them out in Game 6. We saw them last year go to Giannis's house and win there in Game 6. So it's hard for me to just say, yeah, it's over. And we've not seen the Sixers finish it off. Never. Remember Atlanta. So I'm not counting the Celtics out, but I love what I'm seeing from the Sixers. Let me put it that way.